Yo, what is up guys? Smoothie here, bringing you a Black Ops 2 commentary, playing a bit of ground war domination on Raid, using these PDW with suppressor and laser, claymores, and smoke grenades with scavenger. I have other perks on there, but I don't exactly remember which ones. And I'm using VSAT Lodestar Dogs as my score streaks, so this is probably one of my more favorite classes, just because this is a really good combo that I like, the Claymore Smoke Grenade Scavenger combo. I don't know why they decided to make smoke grenades replenishable in this game, but smoke grenades just have so many purposes. You can run through congested areas, you can flank people with it. I just find it to be very useful. And then the fact that you can also replenish your claymores in this game is very nice. And I figured out that as long as you don't kill the enemy with any explosive weapon, they'll actually drop a scavenger pack. So I like how they kind of balanced it out there. I mean, obviously in Modern Warfare 2 you could just hold down a building, 2 claymores at each doorway. Each time they got a kill, run over, replenish them. You could probably win free-for-all without even shooting a single bullet, and I'd actually be interested to see a gameplay like that. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do that because my Modern Warfare 2 disc is broken. Shortly after the game came out, someone it was in its case, and I was over at a friend's house, and he stepped on it, or someone kind of stepped on it, and the inside kind of chipped, and it got the actual disc got really scratched, so I had to install it. I had to rent a disc and install it to my Xbox, so that's actually really good. If you ever break your disc or scratch it and it won't play on your Xbox, you can go to a movie rental store and rent a game and then install it, then return it, or you can ask a friend to install it for you and do that. So if you ever need that, if you ever break your disc, there you go. Yeah, what was I talking about? I fucking forgot. Oh yeah, I was talking about claymores. So now, pretty much the only way you can replenish your equipment is if you shoot them with a gun. You can't use grenades, C4, RPGs, anything like that. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. I don't know if kill streaks do it either. I doubt they drop scavenger packs after they get killed by kill streaks. But yeah, so I figured out my rendering situation. I'm just gonna end up buying a new computer. I don't have the biggest budget, but I can spend around $350 to $450, I'm guessing, based on how much I have saved up and how much I have in goods, if you want to call it that. I have a whole shitload of silver quarters that my grandpa was collecting, and then when he died, he gave some of them to me. So I have $15 in silver quarters, and that's 15, so not like $15 worth of silver, but it's $15 worth of quarters. So each of those quarters could be worth around $5 each. So 15 times 5, you can do the math. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Is it? No, 15 times 4, so that's 60 quarters, and then each of them is worth around $5 each. So that's like $300 worth of quarters, and then you can it can change based on what the silver price is, and the silver price unfortunately has been going down. So whatever, but that's $300 right there, and then I have $100 in my PayPal, $100 in cash, you know, all that crap. So I've got a good amount of money, and as long as I have a good amount of money left over, I'll be comfortable spending that much on a computer, which I would consider, you know, just to be not a necessary purchase. You know, it's obviously for my enjoyment. It's not, you know, 100% necessary. So I'm really interested to see how well it'll run. I've never really gotten into PC gaming. I mean, this laptop is the strongest computer in our house right now, and it is weak as fuck. I mean, I don't get why why we haven't really upgraded our desktop. We're still using a Dell from I don't even know how long ago. It's probably 7 or 8 years old, and that thing is slow as fuck. My dad doesn't seem to care. I just don't understand how parents can be, or how people can be so clueless when it comes to computers. Like, I understand that maybe they don't need something as powerful, but the fact that they just don't understand how computers work in this day and age is beyond me. So yeah, if you're gonna build a new computer, it'll be really cool to see how well it works. I mean, I've never really gamed on a PC before. The most I've ever PC gamed is probably on Minecraft when that first came out in alpha, and then I got bored of it after beta, and I pretty much haven't played it since. So I played on the Xbox a bit when it first came out also, but whatever. What else was I going to talk about? Talk about video ideas. After making that one video where I said I was going to start uploading a shitload after I got my new computer, I actually need some ideas. I have a few ideas. I was thinking of doing kind of like a tip series, and not like a T. Martin tip series where I just give out like, here's a head glitch spot, here's a weapon with this glitched attachment that gives it no recoil, here's a kill streak that works really well on this map, or something like that. But more of like the general tips, you know, like make sure you use a sensitivity that suits your playstyle. You know, obviously if you're sitting back and you're sitting in a window, don't put your sensitivity to 12. Use kill streaks that go well together. You know, don't run if you can't get high streaks, don't run high streaks. You know, talk about stuff like how to make really good classes, or how to move around the map in a way that won't get you shot in the back, or that would get you in a firefight with 5+ people. You know, stuff like that. And a lot of, I don't know how many of you were around when I was doing my map series for Modern Warfare 3. I would definitely be interested in doing that again, but they just took so long to record, and not to mention, I don't know if I feel comfortable making a map video, considering I don't know if I've played these maps enough. I know a few nice little head glitches and jumps on some of these maps, but I just don't know if I feel up to it. I feel pretty comfortable on Raid. I can do one for Raid, I can do one for Meltdown, Nuketown, stuff like that, but other than that, I just haven't played these maps enough. Drone, I've only been on like one side of the map on Drone. I don't know half the maps on that. I don't know half the jumps and head glitches on that map. I could do Standoff, I guess. I don't really know. But so I was thinking of doing a general tip series, and then making a new live commentary session. Hopefully that'll go well, considering I do still hate this game. There we go. Final score is 85-3. If you have any video ideas that you want me to make, or if you have any videos that you want me to make, I will gladly think about it, or I will contemplate doing that. So if you have any ideas, put them in the comments below. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and as always, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.